The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
So I'll end with this story. I think I've told you before, but it's a beauty. I heard from Kiwi Bernhard. Fantastic, I think is his name. He once went to Japan, and in Japan he went into this really wealthy guy's office, all the way on the top floor on the tower, and he walks in, and the guy says, "Look, let me show you." Japanese guy, "Let me show you something." And he points onto the wall, and he shows him, and he looks over, and he can't believe it. It's a Picasso. Picassos are perhaps the most expensive works of art in the world. And he says, "Wow, so beautiful." And he says to him, this businessman, he says, "Mr. Kiwi, what's worst thing you can do to painting?" And he sits there and he looks at it and he says, "I don't know, I guess, cut it." And he says, "No, Mr. Kiwi. If you cut it, you just idiot who cut Picasso painting. What's the worst thing you can do to painting, Mr. Kiwi?" And he thinks, and he says, "Well, what does the guy want from me? It's a beautiful painting, it's Picasso, I get it." He says, "I guess the worst thing I could do is pour black paint all over it so no one could see it." And he says, "No, Mr. Kiwi. You just idiot who poured black paint on Picasso. What's the worst thing you could do to this painting, Mr. Kiwi?" He says, "Take it off the wall so nobody can see it." No, Mr. Kiwi. Fold it. No, Mr. Kiwi. No, Mr. Kiwi. And he keeps going on till finally he's going crazy. And he says, "Okay. What's the worst thing I could do to the painting?" He says, "Worst thing you can do to painting is cut out painter's name." When you are average, you are cutting out the fact that you were made by HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that there's a neshama inside of you that has no limitations at all, that is not afraid, that is not alone, because it's always connected to all the other neshamas of Klal Yisrael and to HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself. When you don't think well of yourself, you are cutting his name off of the painting. That is the most valuable thing that you have. You are someone designed with all of your talents and with all of your faults. If you think that, "Oh, I'm so shy," he made you like that. That's part of what he's asking you to overcome. "Oh, I don't think that I'm as beautiful." That's how he made you. "I'm not so bright." That's how he made you. It's all part of your package. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows everything, knows you, knows the world, knows your family, knows the school you're going to be in and the city, knows the shidduch scene, knows the job market. He made you exactly like this because he wanted you to work out those muscles and no others. He wanted you to show him perfection to the best of your ability. So he shows you this beautiful glimpse of yourself on Yom Kippur. When you open the machzor and you see Hashem demanding stuff of you that you never thought you could demand of yourself, it means that Hashem believes in you more than you believe in yourself. Remember that.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org